Yes, the king of Extreme is here. Bow down. And suck my dick. But I digress. Alright, what's up, everybody? It is I, your tribal god of Extreme, and king of Extreme. Tribal king, whatever. But anyway, it is I, Peter Joseph, here for a Tuesday night. Now, this night is officially Tuesday night. September the 17th, 2024, Tuesday night. And you know what that means? We got NXT coming up in a little bit. Should be some good shit. 2 weeks away from the CW 11-day butt. We got CM Puke on tonight. Punky Brewster will be on the show tonight. We're going to open with Drake Willie. Whoop that butch. You're a butch if you don't like Trick Willie. You're a big-headed butch. You're a butch. So, Trick Willie will be on the show tonight to, I think they're having a contract signing with him and Ethan Page for the CW 11-day, but for the NXT World Title, which Trick Willie won last week in that hellacious last man standing match with a certain guy named Butch. But we got that. We got Wendy Choo-Choo and my girl Rosemary taking on Tatum Paxley and that lassie bitch from Ireland, Lyra Valkyria. We got that. And a whole lot more tonight on NXT. Should be exciting on the USA Network for the next. Actually, next week is the final show for the USA for NXT. NXT's Go Home show next week. Go home and goodbye to the USA Network next week. So good. That's all I gotta say about that. But we'll see what happens with that. So stay tuned for that as well. Alright, make sure you like this video, hit that subscribe button down below on this very channel, my other channels as well. Show your love and support. Don't be a butch and leave stupid comments because you'll get blocked. If you don't like that, well, go cry to your ugly, disgusting mama. And that's pretty much it. Go cry to your mama, go cry to your friends, go cry to your whore of a girlfriend, whatever. If you don't like it, too bad. That's all I gotta say about that. And don't forget to follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And hit the bell, turn on all notifications so you don't miss the next video. Because if you miss anything, you need to get slapped in the face violently with a you need to get slapped in the face like those people in that, in the Major League slapping competition, whatever they call it. Slap Fest, or whatever they call it. What it is. You just need to get slapped in the face, because you miss anything, you're SOL. And I think we all know what that means by now. But if you don't know what it means, then fuck you. And that's that. Don't forget to share the video all over the internet as well. And thank you for your support. If you're brand new here, welcome to the party, pal! We hope you enjoy the ride. Sit back, relax, grab a beverage, whatever you got. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. If you like it, great. You know, go fuck yourself. Go to your dead channel where basically you get nothing. Nothing. But it is what it is. And thank you for your support. I love you all. Especially you ladies out there. And that's all I gotta say about that. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for your late and out-of-date Monday night Raw thoughts. You understand? Thoughts. Not a review, but some thoughts I had about Raw. I'm gonna run it down, give my thoughts about certain things in the matches and all the segments and shit like that. So, Raw last night, not bad, but still. But Joe Tessitore is doing good. The last couple weeks, the first week sucked. Last week, he got better. This week, woo! That Bianca Belair EO match, he went off. He went crazy good. See what happens when you give the guy a chance? Just keep it up, Joe. Keep it up, and he could be the next Michael Cole. Or JR, but it is what it is. By God, nobody can be better than me! Tony Schiavone, by God almighty! Calm down, JR. Calm down. You're gonna retire soon. Don't worry. We got people lined up right after you. You got Michael Cole. You know, you got me, hopefully, you know. Who knows? By God, Peter Joseph on a Sunday night! By punish him, fatty! Okay, calm down. Calm down. Calm down, Jim Ross. Calm down. Okay? If I have to sit next to another legend like Tony Baloney, I'd love to sit next to you someday, but I can't. Tony, the other Tony, Tony Cat, man, has to hire me. So get it done. Or your buddy Paul up in Connecticut can hire me too. Hi, Paul. Triple H, Hunter, the game. With my proboscis nose and my hot wife Stephanie. Hi, Steph. But we move on. Alright, so Joe Tessitore and bad news! Wade Barrett. And I'm afraid I got some bad news for you. Hey, Wade Barrett actually might be coming back to wrestle soon. If he can do those bad news Wade Barrett promos, sign me up. We got that. Alright, so Raw emanated from the Moda Center, not the Motor Center, Moda, M-O-D-A Center, in Portland, Oregon. Good buddy Brandon, former good buddy Brandon Morton was front row, lucky bastard. But you're not a VIP like me, but eh. But it is what it is. Alright, we're a couple weeks away from Bad Blood, the CW 11 debut as well. Let's get into it. Alright, so we have a bunch of people arriving. That too. And, then we see Punky Brewster coming in his hacked-back car, going into the parking lot, which looked like a mall parking lot. What is the Motor Center built underneath a mall or some shit like that? The fuck, Portland, Oregon. No wonder that's a shithole city. But anyway, moving on. He leaves the car door open. Why do people come in their cars and then they leave the door open so somebody can steal it? Jack Perry. I'm just saying. Anyway, so Punky Brewster goes to the ring, takes off his Bret Hart shirt. I wonder why. Because you fear Bret Hart. Anyway, so he has like a really bad voice. I wonder why. Oh, your jaw broke last week, right? Well, 2 weeks ago, whatever it was. After Drew beat your ass. Oh, I can't talk that much. But anyway, he's like, I don't know how much time I got left in these old bones. You're crippled, basically, Punky Brewster. You're an old fuck. Your bones are breaking. AJ's riding your crippled old dick. I'm saying, AJ, I'm waiting for the DM. I'll fly to Chicago. I'll beat up your fucking husband and I'll give you a real man's dick. But I'm just saying. But that's another story for another time. But anyway, so he comes in, says his shit. Basically, he says, I don't know how many Hell in a Cell matches I have left. You only been in, what, 2? Maybe 1 or 2? I forget. But in any case, actually 1. It was 0, but still. I thought it was in 1 with Ryback. But anyway, he says, my sister, my hot wife, AJ Lee, that ace! Oh, that ace! And the angel on my shoulder for asking me not to do it. But you know why I'm gonna do it? Because Drew woke up the devil. Why are you quoting the boy where he kicked your ass, MJF? So anyway, he says, Drew, I'm gonna take you to hell. I'm gonna make you bleed. So we're gonna get blood. Blood is coming back, baby. I love it. I love it. We got minuscule, hardware blood sometimes. Now we're getting full-on Crimson Mask blood. And if it's bad blood, Hell in a Cell matches, I don't care. But we should get it all the time. Like AEW does in TNA. Not so much TNA, but basically AEW, if you want blood, go to AEW. That's that. Alright, so Punky Brewster's promo didn't give 2 fucks about it. But still gave it 3 out of 5 stars. Alright, then we got Sheamus Fella, who signed a new deal, so he's gonna be staying in WWE for a couple years. He's sick of Butch, Pete fucking Dunne, brings up how much he hates being called Butch, while saying, Butch, you're a Butch. bunch of times. We got that, and it was not Jackie Redmond, who was off this week. It was Kathy Kelly. Anyway, so we get to the match. Sheamus and Butch. I think it's like second or third match. This was a banger per se, 11-minute banger. Back and forth they went. Pete Dunne then grabs a cricket bat and is about to use it, but the referee took it. I think it was Sheamus. No, take that back. I read my notes wrong. Sorry. Pete Dunne grabs the shillelagh. Sheamus knocks it out of his hand. Pete Dunne's like, oh shit, I'm in trouble now. I'm about to get DQ'd. So the referee's like, get it out of here. And then Pete Dunne now uses the cricket bat. Bam! Right on Sheamus' dome. Knocked him out. And pretty much a pump kick. Further kicked his ass. 1, 2, 3. Butch gets the win over Sheamus fella. That's it. 2.5 out of 5 stars. And that's that. Alright, then we see the Judgment Day. Taking out Mommy and Poppy, the Terror Twins, last week until Jey Uso, the Yeet Man, made the save. Alright, so then we see Mommy and Poppy running into Jey Uso, who says he's going to be watching Poppy's match against Dominic Guerrero, they say. And then, of all people, Xavier Woods comes in. He's like, we've had our differences in the past, but I want to see you kick Dominic Guerrero's ass. And then Poppy's like, well, you go out there, you go get those tag team titles. Did they get them? No. And I'll tell you why in a minute. Alright, got that. Alright, then we got The Miz, who's going to be on the CW11 debut for Miz TV. He hypes Braun Strowman for his rematch with Bronson Reed in a big beefy men slap the shit out of each other match coming up in a little bit. So Miz doesn't like Braun suggesting that he is no match for Bronson Reed, and he's not. Braun tells him that's not what I meant. And Miz is like, right, sure. Anyway, so Miz is turning heel, ladies and gentlemen, and that's good. I can't stand him as a face. I cannot stand Miz as a face. He's always been great as a heel. If you bring the A-lister gimmick back, that'll be even better. But we move on. Alright, then we go to Natalya and Zoe Stark. Ugh. Boring 7-minute match. We have Lyra Valkyria at ringside. And Zelina Vega. Ooh, also, the other members of the pussy cunt faction of Zoe Stark, Shayna Baszler, and Sonya Deville, they're out at ringside. Boring as fuck match. Natalya gets a quick sharpshooter attempt, gets counted into a pinfall reversal sequence, which Natalya wins in 7 minutes. Big fucking whoop. 2.25 out of 5 stars. Big whoop. That's that. Whoops. Okay. Alright, then we go to the back with Mommy Rhea Ripley talking to Finn Balor. Finn's like, you're just as bad as Poppy Priest. I'm sick of you blaming me for everything that happened in the past. And Rhea's like, we're not gonna do this now. We were supposed to be a family, and you fucked it up. I did everything because I love the family, and at Bad Blood, we're gonna show you how bad we can be. So Finn's like, okay. So, and then he admits that he was the devil on Dom Dom's shoulder who told Liv Morgan to go after him and seduce him and turn on Mommy at SummerSlam. And then Jey Uso's like, do we have a problem here? So Balor's like, Fiend Balor's like, nope, no problem here. You need to focus on losing to Braun Breaker for the Intercontinental title, because pretty much you're out of her league, dude. So he goes to leave, and then Rhea's like, kind of has a point, and then Jay's like, what, that you're out of my league? I'm out of your league? Rhea's like, no, about the title. Okay. Mommy and the Yeet Man fucking in the back. Okay. And we get that. Alright, so speaking of Jey Uso, the Yeet Man, he goes to the ring. Everybody's yeeting Joe Tessitore with a sign that he probably got from some kid. Dude, you're starting to become a mark. Okay. Alright, so Jey Uso talks about what he's been doing lately. Now it's time to get his first singles title in his 14-year, his career. So he can be really main event Jey Uso. And then Braun Breaker, the Intercontinental Champion, comes out. Says, hey Jay, you done your homework? Says, well, you've been around for 14 years. No. Well, you've been around for 14 years looking for your first singles title. I done all that in 6 months. On Raw. Not cumulatively. But anyway. He's like, I didn't need my dad. I didn't need my Uncle Scott. He's fat! Scott. Son of a bitch is fucking fat! But I'll make him bleed. I know. Rick, can you get him a Snickers, please? He gets violent when he comes out. Okay, calm down. Anyway, you got the dog in him. Anyway, so he's like, I didn't need my mom. I didn't need my dad. I needed my uncle. I didn't even need the Steiner name to get here. Well, you were nothing without Roman, the rest of your family. So Jay's like, all right, we're ready to go next week. Says, I'm gonna beat you, and I'm gonna dog walk you next week. Ooh. Bam! Right in the dick. Oh, good one, Jay. Good one. Like that one. And then he's like, I'm gonna beat you, and your title reign is gonna last shorter than your NFL career. Jeez, savage. And then Breaker's like, all right. And he goes after Jay. Jay spears him down. And then later on, at the end of the night, Braun gets his revenge. Because Jay came out doing the main event with Poppy and Dom Dom, which was chaotic. And Braun got a measure of revenge, spearing, not even good spearing, Jey Uso out of his boots. And then left him there to die, basically. So next week, Braun Breaker and Jey Uso for the Intercontinental title. Is Jay gonna win? Probably not. I don't think so. I just don't think. I think he's gonna lose, and then maybe to get the tag team belts with him and Sammy get the belts after Sammy loses to Walter for the world title. Then they gotta go after the tag team belts, get them, join up with Roman somehow, by Crown Jewel. Roman will be at Crown Jewel in that shithole dune country of Saudi Arabia. So we got that, and he definitely will be at Survivor Series War Games in Vancouver, British Columbia. What the fuck is a Canuck, anyway? Alright, then we go to the back with my girl, my third wife, Io Sky. Yelling at Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill for what they did to her best friend, Kyrie. Giving her the stitches and everything. Blah, blah. Io went off. Like, no! Oh, you mess with my friend! I kick your ass! We don't go for sushi later! No! You get nothing! Shit. You don't want to piss a Japanese chick off. You piss off a Mexican or Latina chick, it's over. Pretty much any fucking action. Shit, but the Latina chicks and the Japanese chick, you piss them off, your dick is done. I'll tell you that much. From experience. But I digress. Alright, so Io's all pissed off. Bianca says, well, I was booked to face Kyrie tonight, but I'll fight you anyway. So get that. It's a little change of pace. Okay. Got that. Alright, then we go to the tag team belts, the Raw tag team belts. We got the New Day of Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods taking on JD McDumbfuck and Finn Balor. Well, good match, horrible ending. New Day had the win. Woods hit the limit break. Kofi dies on everybody on the outside because the rest of the Judgment Day came out. Liv Morgan as well came out. And then the LWO came out. I don't even think I saw Zelina Vega out there, but Kofi, being a dick, does the trust fall into everybody, and Woods had the pin, the referee is distracted, and then Woods gets up and is like, hey, referee! Do something! Do something! Do something! Referee's like, I don't know. And then Balor comes in off a blind tag, hits the coup de grace. Bing, bang, boom, good night. Judgment Day, keep the belts. And boy, was Xavier Woods pissed at Kofi after the match, and then in the segment after that. Oh, I'll get to that in a minute. But before we get to Xavier Woods getting pissed, and I loved it, we get a very weird Wyatt 6 video with some QR code. Anybody get that? I did. And basically the graphic saying, you speak, we follow. Then the QR code, which basically said they're looking, maybe get a new member, male or female. We're looking at somebody, basically. So, I'm interested. We're going to see what happens with that. Alright, then we go to Xavier Woods, probably the segment of the night, yells at the LWO for getting involved in this match, and then Kofi comes in and says, hey, I asked them to come out because I wanted them to have our back. Like, because we had their back, they gotta scratch our back. So so LWO leaves, and Woods goes berserk even more. He's like, we never needed anybody when we were champs. What the fuck, Kofi? And then Kofi's like, well, we had Big E. Dude. The Big E card he had to pull. Oh, we had Big E. We didn't need help. So Woods like, oh, all right, Big E, right? We needed Big E to fight everybody off. So what do you mean? I'm not good enough for the team anymore? It's happening. I can't wait. I can't wait for Kofi to get the fucking shit beat out of him. And then Big E's like, oh, what happened? Oh, you can't come back now because your neck. I mean, Woods is going to beat the fuck out of Kofi. And in the background, you ever notice Killer Cross was right all along? Long-term booking. Right there. I hate using that schmuck's JD's fucking phrase, but it is what it is. Oh, by the way, JD, 12 left, baby. Mets are up by 1 game. Don't choke now. Especially that 3-game series in Atlanta next week. Oh boy. It's going to come down to that. I know it. I just know it. Because Mets got tonight, tomorrow with the Nationals, then they're done with them. 4 games against Philly at home, starting Thursday night. That might really put the Mets like, are you going to win the third wild card? Maybe the second wild card? Or bye-bye, so long, farewell if you get to Atlanta. It's getting dicey, ladies and gentlemen. And who knew the Mets would get close to almost 90 wins this year? Did you have that on your scorecard? I didn't. But, hey, if the Mets don't get in, hey, they gave us a great season. I will not deny that. I will no cap on that. No cap. The Mets gave us a great season. Highs and lows, the Grimace era, basically. Best record since May the 30th. Can't beat that. I mean, you have to finish still, but they don't finish. I mean, it's a disappointment per se, but oh, next year is going to be exciting. Next year, I can't wait. As long as they re-sign Alonso. A lot of people don't want Alonso back. But I mean, who are you going to put at first base then? It's not going to look the same without Alonso, but he's going to be a Met for life. All right, we got that. All right, so I got to put on NXT. Put on my fucking dude. Peter Joseph Box putting on his TV. Anyway, so we got that. All right, so after that, after Woods buries fucking. Let me just put on NXT. Okay, we're good. Alright, after Woods beats the living shit, buries, doesn't beat him up yet, but he will. Basically, after Woods buries Kofi, Big Bronson Reed talks about everyone he's smashed. Okay, you're not Roman. You're not the smash type of guy, because Roman smashed everyone on the roster. You haven't yet. You haven't smashed Roman, so you can't say that. So, fuck you. Fuck you, you big fat version of Joel Maximo. Fuck you, Jonah. Yeah. Alright, so we get the Bronson Reed and Braun Strowman big beefy men slapping meat match. This was... holy shit. This was crazy. Match ended in nothing because, Bronson broke the top rope. That was crazy. And then Strowman hits the freight train. And then Bronson Reed takes a fan, throws him at... he like took like, get over here. And then Joe Tessel like, was that a fan? Holy crap! Oh my god! You know? He throws a fan who was not even a fan. It was some guy from NXT, I think. Some Hammenegger from the Performance Center. Throws him at Bronson Reed. That was crazy. And then Strowman tackles Bronson through the barricade. And then Bronson Reed goes through the crowd. They go in the back. They're fighting over anvil cases. A golf cart gets tipped over. You know, people getting beat up. Like all these stupid lame-ass fuck security guards. Trying to get to them. Bronson Reed puts Braun through some tables. Strowman comes back, gets up, and they tackle each other through a styrofoam wall. And everybody's like, oh, somebody call the medic! Shit. It was nuts! Now, the only way to finish this feud, last man standing. Has to be. Has to be last man standing next week on Raw, whenever this match happens. This was crazy as shit, as Jay Briscoe would say. Reach for the sky, boy. That. 4 out of 5 stars. Just amazing. Alright, then we got Marcel Barthel coming into Adam Pearce's office, wants to talk about Walter's next challenger. So Pearce's like, well, Sami Zayn's got a good case for a shot. But then Marcel's like, no, not Sami, a quality opponent. So as they're talking, we see Sami Zayn in the arena. So Pearce says, well, Walter better get out there and deal with him in person. We got that. So Sami comes out, talks about Bret Hart, talking about what it means to be a champion, stuff like that. Sami's like, I need the world title more than anyone can believe. But unfortunately, Walter won't give me the belt. Last 2 weeks, he hasn't granted me my title shot because I'm not on his level. You're not. But I'm in your head, Walter, because you know I can beat you like I did at WrestleMania. And then Marcel Barthel comes out, says this is not gonna happen because Sami's not good enough to face Walter. Sami doesn't think Walter needs this guy, so I'm like, I see what you're doing, Sami. The whole thing where you're getting inside, you know, with the bloodline, how they kind of broke up. Now you're trying to break up Walter and Marcel Barthel, which is gonna happen eventually. It's like, you don't need Jannetty, you know. He didn't need Jannetty. He jumped out the window to escape. Are you blind? Anyway. Sami's like, Marcel, you're so talented, but maybe you don't have the guts to do it. Ooh. So then Walter comes out, says, I'll get to you in a minute. And then he's like, Marcel, is there anything you'd like to tell the class? And then Marcel says, well, there's something I wanted to get off my chest for a very long time. And then he decks Sami, and he starts beating him up. Marcel holds Sami back. Walter throws down the challenge again, and then hugs Marcel Barthel. And then he leaves, but Sami comes back up with a German suplex and a hell of a kick to Marcel Barthel. And, we're going to get this title match. We just don't know. I think next week we have to get it. Next week or the week after, because it's 2 weeks till Bad Blood. So we're going to get it, but it's taking a little bit of extra time. So it's cooking, basically. But you got that going on. Then you got, what did Marcel want to tell Walter? I'm tired of being your shadow! I don't need you! Jannetty! Pretty much like Woods and Kofi. I don't need you, Kofi. Go eat your pancakes with Big E. Ooh, Julia. Hello, nurse. Anyway. Alright, so we got that. And then Liv Morgan's in the back interrupting Poppy. Feels sorry that the Terror Twins are so obsessed with the one time in their careers when they actually were on top. Poppy's kind of amazed that someone in the Judgment Day has a set of balls. And he's like, well, you better kiss your boy toy Dom Dom goodbye, because when I get my hands on him, he'll be in the hospital, basically. Shit. That's pretty much it. Alright, then we go to Bianca and Io. Great match. Kairi's at ringside. Jade at ringside. This was great. Joe Tessitore's going completely berserk in this match. Back and forth they went. Getting to the end. Blair gets backed up, grabs a vertical suplex, and she walks up the steps to throw Io back inside, showing her super Cena strength. Goes for the 450, and Io got the knees up. But she goes for the over the moonsault. Took a little bit too long, and then Bianca picked her up in the KOD. Was about to hit the move, but Io, being smart, grabs a small package. 1, 2, 3. Io gets the win in 12.5 minutes. You gotta love it. I marked out. So Io gets the win, setting up possibly another women's tag team title match, whenever that might happen. I hope Io and Kairi win. The Sky Pirates have never won the tag team belts. Never won it in NXT or on the main roster. It's always been Asuka and Kairi. And Asuka's coming back at the Royal Rumble, most likely. But we'll see what happens with that. Okay, so Io wins. I'm a happy camper. Alright, then we got American Made, Chad Gable and the Creed brothers, along with Ivy Nile, are happy to be done, finally, with the Wyatt Six. They're ready to bring Honor back to the ring and make history. Okay. How are you going to do that, bunch of jobbers? But I'm glad they got rid of that. They're done with that feud with the Wyatt Six. Let them go do something else, please. Sexy Red's coming back to St. Louis. Remember that chick? Ugh. More stupidity in WWE. Catering to fucking hip-hop artists like Megan Thee Stallion. They're not Hunter's supposedly doing some tribute to Lemmy. Some big project for Lemmy. But you can't put... yeah, you had Baby Metal and, shit. Baby Metal and Electric Callboy doing the SummerSlam theme song, Ratatata. And then you had, months ago, you had Ash Costello in NXT. I think it was, what was it, Stand and Deliver, or maybe after that. That's great! For me! But you don't, your SmackDown theme song sucks so bad. It sucks so bad. I like Megan Thee Stallion. I hate the song, and I hate it for SmackDown. We should have went old school 25 years ago. Marilyn, Mr. Manson. Not this garbage theme song. And Raw needs a theme song. Speaking of theme songs, whoop that butch! You're a butch! You're a butch! You're a butch! A big-headed butch! Everybody hates me, he's a big-headed butch! Pretty much. Moving on. Whoop that butch! Well, he did last week. Now he's gonna whoop that Ethan Page for the title, hopefully. I hope he wins it in 2 weeks. I can't stand Ethan Page as the champ. I just can't. Anyway, alright, so, where was I? Alright, so Sammy's kind of playing mind games with Walter and Marcel Barthel, maybe trying to break them up, like he did with the Bloodline back in the day, the OG Bloodline. See what happens with that. Alright, then we go to the back. Jey Uso is getting ready for his in the back. He walks up to Ilya Dragunov, who wishes him luck against Braun Breaker for the belt, and he's like, yeet. So then, Jay leaves, and then the Judgment Day come in and tell Ilya, you're making some bad choices for friends. Dragunov respects the Terror Twins and Jay, which is more than I can say for you guys. And then Fiend Balor says, this was a warning. Next time, we're not going to be so nice. So we're going to see what happens with that. Then we see some fan signs, which was kind of done off air. What was that about? Okay. Alright, then we got a Bad Blood rundown. I think we got like 6 matches already on the card. 6. I think 5 or 6. I know it's supposed to be 5, but I think it's 6. Yeah, we got Roman and Cody's match with Solo and Jacob. Punk versus Drew, Hell in a Cell. What else do we got? Shit. I know that one. Mommy and Liv Morgan for the belt. That's that. Damian Priest, no. Yeah, Poppy Priest and Finn Balor, that's 4. I think Nia Jax is supposed to have one for her title, that's 5. And maybe one more, so really they usually do these B-level pay-per-views, they want to do 5 matches now. So I think the Nia Jax match will be made official this week. Would it be a triple threat match with Bayley and Naomi going after Nia? Or maybe a triple threat, not triple threat, sorry, fatal 4-way match with Tiff in there. Somebody's leaving SmackDown if Naomi or Bayley lose. I could probably see Naomi going bye-bye from SmackDown, but well, Jimmy is out right now, so if they want to keep the couples together, I would think maybe if Bayley takes the pin, she goes to Raw, which I can't see. So I'm thinking that that one or both of them are going to pin Nia Jax or Tiff at the same time. I just think we're going to get a triple threat. Ethan Page looks like that really weird nerd librarian. With the stupid glasses on. Looks like a nerd! We get that. Alright, then we go to your main event. Dom. Dominic Galero, let's see. Eddie, your son was on TV last night. You see the match? Oh, I saw the match. Ese pero. But my son, you know, he's got Liv Morgan, he's got his new mamacita, ese pero, I have nothing else to say. He's my son. I know. He's not a gringo. No, don't say he's a gringo. That's Rey Mysterio, his former dad. Rey Mysterio is a gringo, pero. I know. He's a pendejo gringo. Yes, sir. Rey Mysterio, you're a legend, but you're still not Dom's father. You never will be. Moving on. Alright, so Dom versus Poppy. Rhea Ripley comes out limping. She's off the crutches for now, but she's still limping. Dom comes out with basically everybody. Pretty match. It's an match, basically. Liv was there. Carlito tries to distract. Also distraction. Dom sends Poppy into the ring post. Ow. And then basically this was chaotic because it was freaking the Judgment. It was just distractions galore. Priest hits the broken arrow for a near fall as Liv put Dom's foot on the ropes. Rhea spears Morgan over the announcer's table, wiping out Wade Barrett. There's a chance. Hunter. Hit me up in those DMs, baby. I'm ready. Just pay my airfare, my food, my hotel, my apartment. Whatever, man. I'm there right away. I'll leave right now. Not gonna happen, but I'm just saying. Anyway, and then Priest drops Carlito, glares at Finn before throwing Dom at him. And then they get back in the ring. Dom hits a 619, very sloppy. Because you know where he got that essay? He got it from his stupid former dad. I can hit it better than him. Essay pedal. I know. Oh, Eagles eggs through the table. By God almighty, Tony Schiavone. And you knew that was going to happen. Every contract signing, somebody gets put through a table most of the time. Alright, so, yeah, Ethan Page gets some momentum going for him and puts Trick Willie through a table. And then he glares over at Ava. I don't know if they signed the contracts. I wasn't really paying attention, so I assume they did. But we get that. Alright, so a sloppy 619 by Dom goes for the Eddie Guerrero Force Splash and missed. Eddie, you're gonna be mad. Why did he miss it? I don't know. And Poppy hits Dom Dom with a wicked clothesline, and then hits South of Heaven. 1, 2, 3 to get the win. Pretty decent match. Good match, but I couldn't deal with the freaking chicanery. And that's it. Then after the match, more chaos. Judgment Day beats the living crap out of Priest. Liv sends Rhea into the ring steps. Jey Uso comes out, took a sweet time getting to the ring. He gets speared by Braun Breaker. And then Liv gives Ripley Oblivion. And Finn hits like 3 coup de grace on Poppy Priest. Caving in his fucking stomach and ribs and everything. And then that's it. So Judgment Day continues to just rain havoc on Monday Night Raw. And that's it. Alright, so back to NXT. We saw Alex Hammerstone make his NXT debut, losing to Femi. And now, afterwards, we see him talking to my cousin, my legit cousin, Tony D. Tony D's not a happy camper because he gave him a lot of money with extra incentive to beat Oba. And, so Hammerstone's like basically sucking up to the Don, basically. You don't mess with the Don. So basically, Tony D's like, it's like, well, since you couldn't you couldn't take care of Oba, I'm gonna do the job that you couldn't do. So I'm gonna kick your ass. Oh, dude. Cuz, I think that might be a bad move. Alright, so we're gonna get Tony D and Alex Hammerstone coming up tonight. It is what it is. Alright, now we're going to women's tag team action player. Lyra Valkyria, the lassie bitch from Ireland, and the creepy girl, Tatum Paxley, taking on Wendy, choo-choo! And my girl, the co-founder of the Prophecy and the Purge, my demon assassin, my demonic bride, Abaddon's favorite person in the whole wide world. And that's Rosemary, not Mary like Merry Christmas. Rosemary, like Mary had a little lamb. I don't know why people get her name wrong. But it is what it is. Alright guys, that is it for your Monday Night Raw thoughts / semi-review. And Raw was meh. So I gave it 6.5 out of 10 stars. And that's all I gotta say about that. Alright guys, I will be back later tonight over on my Peter Joseph channel with your NXT review. And that's pretty much it. Tomorrow we're gonna talk about a couple of things. Well, it's not done yet, but the new AEW TV deal, how much it is, 110 million, like I said. We're going to go into a little bit more depth with that. That's pretty much it. I think there was a couple of stories today that were kind of interesting. But we'll probably mainly talk about the Motor City Machine Guns. I already did the video, but I'll talk a little bit about them again. They have signed with WWE to make their NXT debut October the 1st. I don't know about the Lucha Brothers yet. We know they might be going there, but we don't know if they're going to debut yet. We'll see. And that's pretty much it. So I might do another discussion video, if you will, sometime tomorrow afternoon, and then get ready for AEW Dynamite! Should be some good shit. And that's it. Once again, rest in peace to Tito Jackson yesterday. Big loss in the music realm. Actually, last night was, Linkin Park was at the Barclays Center. I couldn't go because I had no funds, but it was so sudden, I didn't even know they were going to play, and it was like, the tickets went sold out really fast. But I heard it was a good show. I've seen some highlights. Good stuff. Emily she's not Chester, but, I mean, they sound good. They sound very good. And, their hit song, The Emptiness Machine. Banger. Love it. I love it. It's good stuff. Good shit. And that's it. So, go see Linkin Park if they come to your town. And buy their new album, From Zero. I think it should be coming out, I don't know when, but it should be coming out soon. Or just download it on Spotify or Pandora or wherever you download your music from. And that's pretty much it. Alright, guys. That is it. I'm going to go watch the rest of NXT, have my sensible dinner, and then probably watch a late night movie and then go to bed because I got work tomorrow. And then that's pretty much it. Got a really busy week. Got doctor appointments pretty much all week. Tomorrow's my only actual free day after work. I'm pretty much free to do anything. But Thursday I gotta go for a procedure in the morning, and then Friday morning I'm off work. I had to take off work because I have another doctor appointment, my medical doctor for a follow up. That's that, and then Saturday night I'll be at a concert, singing some Isley Brothers tunes. No, I'm kidding. Some Sabbath and some Metallica. So that those videos will be on my Metal Guy channel. Probably late Saturday night or early Sunday morning. So check out my Metal Guy channel. More epicness to come and more, and pretty much proving once again that to all these monotonous people that think that I don't have a life and I don't have friends, that I do. Because they can't prove pretty much anything these days. But that's all I gotta say about that. And we move on. Alright, I'm out of here, guys. Thanks for watching. And if you're not down with that, well, I got 3 words for you. Fuck you, man! That's it. Thanks for watching, and until next time, stay sexy, ladies. And all you other people, peace.